Full moon. Different cultures have recognized the effect of the full moon on the human psyche. In fact, I know personally some psychologists and psychiatrists who tell me that even if the psychological literature does not openly admit any effect of the moon on the human psyche, but in their experience, they have seen in their clients that they are affected by both the darkest night as well as the full moon night. So what happens biologically and psychologically when it is a full moon? Moon's gravity pulls the salt waters towards itself, giving a high tide in the oceans and lakes. Our body is 75 to 80% salt water. In fact, the content of the salt in the waters are very close to what if you are born on the Pacific coast versus Atlantic, you will see the salt content is slightly different. Same as in your own body. When the gravity pulls upon the salt waters on the full moon, your feelings, they get charged up. And sometimes you get very inspired. And in the state of inspiration, sometimes we lose control of the left brain and we get carried away. And we end up doing certain things that we normally will not do if we were more in a balanced state. So therefore, what we do is on the full moon, we sometimes make some sounds that are more solar in nature. In an octave, for instance, you have both solar and lunar tones. How to use the solar tones on the full moon is an art, and there are mantras that should be chanted with the dominance of the solar tones. In our weekend workshops, especially when we do it on the full moon, we use those sounds, and people have really fantastic experiences. Solar tones, they energize the left brain. Lunar tones, they energize the right brain. So therefore, in order to create a balance, when there is too much of lunar energy around, such as during the full moon and a few days before and after, solar tones are advised to use. And I hope you are able to make use of those tones in order to feel balanced in your emotional life and enriched feelings.